When I think of a love-hate relationship, a couple things come to mind. A morning run, a hard day lifting at the gym, or even repetitive practicing of something to make it perfect. A hard run, for example, makes you feel in such pain when you're in motion, your legs get sore, breathing feels impossible, but when you're done, you have the greatest feeling of accomplishment and an amazing feeling that lasts the rest of the day. This is the reason I still run, and I've run my entire life. It's the same thing with going to the gym, getting sore, but then seeing your improvements later down the road. Or maybe it's simply practicing something you want to get good at, to get that satisfying end result. We all have these love-hate relationships in our life, but there's one, at least for me, that stands out from the rest. The problem with the RX8 is that when you look at it on paper, you only see the hate parts of this car. And this is why the RX8 is so underrated. There is no better example of never judge a book by its cover than this car right here. But the thing is, all of those hate things are true. Yes, it does take up way too much gas. I get about 12 miles per gallon city and maybe 21 highway. And yes, it does drain a lot of oil. I find myself filling it up almost every 2 weeks. And yes, it is too slow, and these cars don't like forced induction, so there's not much you can do about it. And yes, you do have to change the spark plugs out too much. And yes, it does overheat way too often. So we have a car that requires a ridiculous amount of maintenance, requires a ridiculous amount of oil and gas, and in turn isn't even that fast. So why do people even buy this car? Now with any love-hate relationship, it may seem like you hate it more than you love it. And it's not really what you can see, but what you can feel that makes the difference, and it puts the love in love-hate. Now I know this is cheesy, but it's that special feeling that hypes up everything and makes it all worthwhile. Now I know I hype up this feeling for you guys a lot, and I realize it's really hard to explain, but I'll do my best.